set out to do. But I always love double dates. We don't do it a lot.
Please invite us. Please invite us when this COVID thing goes away a little bit. Go ahead and invite us.
Stay 6 feet apart.
Yeah, we're going to Sticky Rice. That's what
they got benches in there, so you could be 6 feet apart.
I forgot about that. I'm down for it.
They got like long benches at the Sticky Rice place.
I forgot about that. Oh gosh, is there any more on this list?
Oh no,
I actually like their story.
I do. It gives me hope. It gives me hope.
I like their story because when I hear your guys' story, it sounds like God actually led you guys to each other instead of you guys forcing something to happen. You guys actually listened to God's speaking voice, which is, how old are your kids? They're toddlers? Toddlers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, we have a 2-year-old and a 6-month-old.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh man,
and they look a lot like Kiara, but I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
not really happy about that.
Oh. Do you think you have mailman kids? Because we used to say.
Hey guys, if it's crazy.
All right, go now.
Oh my God! Hey guys, welcome to the Family Mess. I'm Noah, and have a nice day. Good God!
I love the Family Mess.
Welcome to the Family Mess Podcast. I'm your host, Ian, and this is my wife and co-host, Natalie. The Family Mess, the podcast about life with kids and all things adulting. Let's talk. Natalie, how are you?
I'm excellent.
Late night recording.
Why do you laugh before I even?
I always do.
Why do you laugh before I even answer? Like I can't answer any. There's nothing I can say because you're already laughing.
The late night, because you know what it is. Every time I say it, I look at your face and you just look like stone face, like you don't even know what to say. You're just looking at me, right? You're doing it again. You're just looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm not crazy.
Because you are crazy. You cray.
I'm not crazy, but it's a good late night recording, and we have 2 special guests not in the studio but on the phone. Could you introduce them?
Yes, we have Kiara and Jared Mason, and they are content creators and family vloggers on their YouTube channel, Meet the Masons. They are a family of 4. They have 2 kids, toddlers, River, and their newborn son, Levi. And basically, most of their content is centered around parenthood, marriage, money, and motivation. That's some good stuff right there. Hey, Kiara and Jared, you there?
Yeah, we're here. We're excited to be here.
I'm so glad Natalie was able to set this up. I am looking forward to speaking to you guys today. I was thinking about this all day while at work, what I was going to say to you guys, and I'm really excited about this.
Wow, you guys have Ian all giddy in here. He's like a little schoolgirl.
You know what it is? When I look at you guys, I kind of see me and my wife Natalie when we were. Do we sound like old people?
No, we weren't like them. When well, hold on. We weren't like them when we were younger, Ian.
What were we like when we were younger?
Because they're like optimistic and positive,
yes.
And we were always cynical,
no,
and
we weren't.
We hated being parents, and
we did.
Yeah. We don't even know why we got married half the time. We were like, why did we get married?
Yeah.
But
life's been tough.
See,
sometimes,
so they're all like in that love and. We love each other and we support each other, and we're just like, we're just trying to survive.
When did you guys get married in 2013?
Yes, we did.
2013. So what is it, about 10 years now? I can't do my math.
No,
7, bro.
7 years.
7. Man, that itch. Y'all itching?
Oh.
Are you itching right now?
10 years is coming.
Oh,
the 7. Have you ever heard of the 7-year itch, or is it the 5-year itch? I thought they moved it to 7.
I think it's the 5-year itch.
Oh, it's the 5.
I thought it was a 5-year itch also.
All right, well, then y'all got past the itch then. Well,
She still scratches my back, so I'm good.
I never heard that. But I like your guys' story because it said I had to highlight this because I was amazed. It said on our story, it said, let the record stand corrected. I knew Kiara would be my wife. And it said February 20th, 2013, when I first saw her at church.
Yeah.
Really? So you knew that she was the one when you saw her at church.
Right.
In the beginning. I mean, that's amazing to me. Natalie, why are you giving me hold on a second here. Why are you giving me, I'm just going to ask.
I'm giving you the look because you're moving forward before we did the.
I'm sorry, I jumped the gun here, but I'm so excited about this. So let's go back to the forum because I messed up.
I can't.
All right, Natalie, go.
I can't.
Go do your 5 minutes a pound. I apologize for messing
Well,
up already. I'm excited, man. Damn it. Leave me alone. Go ahead and do your 5 minutes a pound. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I wasn't going to do the fight. We just had to, like, hello, how are you guys? What you know?
All right, hello.
How's life? I mean, you
know how life is right now? Life is right now is this COVID virus. It's the same. We've talked about this for the last 4 episodes. COVID is still here, and we're trying to deal with this. And it's driving me. I talked to the next door neighbor yesterday, like 20 minutes, about how this thing is just driving everybody crazy.
And you never talk to the neighbor.
No, that was the first time. I mean, at length.
You know, it's funny. Ian competes with the neighbor, but he never talks to the neighbor.
How do I compete with the neighbor?
Oh, the neighbor was out there cleaning up his yard. Ian decides to go pull out whole bushes and trees and stuff. Because he saw the neighbor doing his yard. All of a sudden, he's got to go pull out the bushes and stuff. But anyway, so.
I want to make my yard look clean, too. So.
Yeah, but ours ain't going to look like the neighbor's for a while. He's got this imaginary competition. I don't know. Between him, I think the neighbor has one too, though, because the neighbor, if we mow our, like the grass will get super high. And then we'll mow our lawn. And then within the next day or within like either the same day or the next day, he's mowed his lawn. But his grass will be getting all hot. And I was like, Ian, watch. And like 3 or 4 times. But now he just does it all the time. And he stays ahead of us. But before he used to wait till we would mow and then he would mow right after. So I don't know. They got some kind of weird secret thing going on.
We thought it was a coincidence and then we realized but his grass is high right now. So I'm waiting for him to mow it any day now. Because it's about a foot high, it seems like in some places.
But he's a nice guy. But yeah, you guys are lucky you don't have any kids right now because your kids both are at home, right? You don't have any kids at school age yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're lucky.
They are not school age.
How old are your kids? They're toddlers? Toddlers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, we have a 2-year-old and a 6-month-old.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh man,
And they look a lot like Kiara, but I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
not really happy about that.
Oh. Do you think you have mailman kids? Because we used to say both of our kids look like the mailman. Like
no, there's no. They actually look just like him.
Look like me, but the things that I wanted to look like me look like Kiara. That's where I have the issue.
That's how life seems to work. Like whatever you want, that's like sometimes you get the opposite of that. So, yeah, because I thought our kids would look a lot like us, or I thought they would when they were little. But we used to call them the mailman's kids because we didn't think they looked like either of us. But now as they've gotten older, the features have come in. But we were both like this. We get swapped at birth or something because they both they had their own, they looked like each other, but they didn't look like us at first.
I just looked at Natalie weird. I'm like, what's going on with you?
We're talking to our
thing is I'm the only one that delivers mail here.
Oh, man,
I can't wait to meet you guys in person. I am looking forward to this. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
All right, so I'm gonna move into my 5 minutes of pounds. I'm gonna make this really quick this week. I don't even need 5 minutes.
I need a music track for Natalie's 5 minutes a pound because her stories are pretty incredible.
I don't even need 5 minutes because this has been a rough week.
All right, well let's go into it now.
So I've been doing the South Beach diet. I did well the first week, and I've actually been doing fairly well the last 2 weeks. I've been doing it 2 weeks. First week I lost like 3 pounds. This week 0, zippo, zilch. Nothing's happening. And I rode 16 miles. I've been riding the bicycle. I walked the dog.
When did you ride the bicycle last?
Saturday.
What day?
That should bring like 1 pound down just from that. Just water weight, man. Something.
What day is today?
Tuesday.
Okay, you can't skip that many days. I keep telling you that exercise doesn't work that way. You can't just say, "Oh, I rode 16 miles," and then that's your exercise for the next 4 days.
It is. That's like 4 miles a day average. That's 4 miles a day for 16.
I'm gonna not say nothing. I'm gonna keep quiet.
But anyway, so yeah, I have not much to report because I did not lose any weight. I ate well until Ian took me to this new donut place. And I ate a donut.
Oh, forgive me, Jesus. I forgot about that.
That's right. He sabotages me as always when I'm trying to lose weight.
Why didn't you tell me? I totally forgot about that.
Well, if you say donut, I'm saying let's go. I mean, what am I supposed to do? It's a donut.
I totally forgot
about it. It was a new black-owned donut shop. So I was like, we got to support the business. I got to go.
What's the name of the donut shop again?
Donuts Galore.
Have you guys heard of Donuts Galore in Sanford?
Yeah, we have heard of it. We haven't been yet because it's closed on Sundays, and that's usually when we want to go.
Oh,
See,
I
they're
didn't know it was
good.
closed on Sundays.
I don't know. We went on a Saturday,
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah, we ate. I went and got a donut.
Yeah, they got some pretty good donuts there. We had we bought about 8.
Way too many.
donuts.
And she gave us extra. She was like, "Oh, we're gonna close soon. Take more." And she gave us like
Yeah,
3 extra donuts.
yeah.
I'm like, I don't need all this
So are
darn
you trying to get
calories.
us off our workout plan?
Yeah. Come join us.
Don't succumb. Don't fall for the peer pressure. Stay far. So
we'll finish up your 5
that's
minutes
okay. But
here.
I'm gonna work on that, and I'm gonna keep reporting. Eventually, at some point, I am going to conquer this weight thing. But for now, I'm just staying the same. But I'm gonna keep working at it. So
Okay, well, I'm here to support you as usual. So you know how I feel about
yeah.
things.
So you say, yeah, you're gonna support me all the way to the donut shop. Thanks.
I apologize about that. But you didn't even remind me. You just let me take you to the damn donut shop.
You know I've got a sweet tooth, so if someone's off, I
what?
can't say no to the sweets.
You know what? That's my fault for not even thinking.
That's right.
Next time I'll just take the kids and just leave you and not do anything.
Yes.
And make sure eat all the donuts before we get home and not bring you any.
That's all good.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
about
But,
that.
all right, but Kiera and Jared. So, yeah, I got a copy of you guys. I know you have your latest book, 101. Gosh, what is it? 101?
Date night ideas.
There you go. Sorry, I didn't have the. Ian's better than me.
That's right. I'm looking at it right now.
Yes.
101 date night ideas. Keeping the fun in marriage.
Yes, there we go. So, I want you guys. I was reading through your book, and I was really like taken aback by your love story. Do you mind sharing like your love story? How you guys started?
Let's make this brief, babe.
So you need to answer that?
Yes, you go
Alright.
first.
Oh, man, this is gonna be
briefly,
good.
and then I'll go.
Okay, cool. So briefly means I'm gonna take my time,
I like that.
and I'm not gonna take a lot of time. So I first saw Kiara, and she's really big on Kiara versus Kiera because her name is Kiara. So I'm just gonna say that.
Oh, it's Kiara.
early,
I'm
'cause
sorry if I said it wrong.
It's all good. I'm just transparent. I just say what it is. So when I
I like
first
that.
saw Kiara, I was at church. I was visiting in town. I was working for the county government at the time, and I was going to visit my aunt, who moved down from Chicago. And I came in a little late, sat down, and the pastor was up talking, and he was doing the lesson and everything. I'm all right, cool. Everything's nice, a nice environment. And here she comes from the bathroom, down the aisle, sits in her chair. And at that moment, I was like, okay, who's this? But I was hearing this voice as she was walking, and it was like, that's your wife, and this is where you're going to get married. So I'm like, okay, hold on. First, I'm hearing the voice. Second, I'm hearing the voice. So this is kind of weird. And then the voice said, hey, that's your wife. This is where you're going to get married. And that guy over there is your pastor. And I was like, well, this is really important because if I'm going to get married to this girl, that means we're going to be together until death do us part. And if this guy is my pastor, that's really important because he's going to give me a roadmap for life.
Mm.
So these are two key intersections all in one location. So I was completely focused from that moment on. I knew what I had to do, and that's where it started.
Yes, that's where it started. So I think a couple days later, well, granted, I met him, but his family was already going to the church. So I was already friends with his cousin. However, they never told me that, they had another cousin.
That was this fine. That was this fine.
Oh my gosh. Nonetheless, so we went, they invited me over for dinner one Sunday, and ironically, they invited him as well. I think it was a setup. I don't know. So we got to know each other, and I was like, oh, wow, this is kind of a coincidence that he just got out of a pageant. He actually won the Mr. Daytona State College pageant.
What?
And I had just got out of the Miss UCF pageant. So I'm like, okay, this is odd, but okay, I'll keep getting to know him. Found out that he loved the Spanish language. I did too. He actually speaks it fluently. I don't, but I do love it. And long story short, we ended up going on our first date, I think a week afterwards. And while we were at Four Rivers, we sat down and we looked at each other, and I was just like being so weird and awkward because I heard God tell me that was my husband. And I'm like, there is no freaking way that this is my husband. It's our first date. That just doesn't make sense. And I had just gotten out of a relationship, and I'm like, there's no way. So he looked at me and I looked at him, and I'm like, I think I have something to say, which I would totally not recommend this to anybody, but I felt led at the time. And he was like, I have something to say too. So we said, why don't we just put on our phones and then we'll turn around at the same time. And so my phone said, I think you're my husband. And his phone said, I think you're my wife. And so we told each other at the same time. And it was like, oh my gosh, is this really happening? And we were like really excited. And that was our first date. And then I think 2 weeks later, we stopped talking to each other.
We did not stop talking to each other. She stopped talking to me.
Wait. Why did you stop talking to him?
Because I was so freaked out that it was happening so fast. I just didn't think that, love could meet me so quickly, especially after getting out of a relationship and just seeing someone that, I wrote down what I wanted in a husband and he was sitting right in front of me. And it was it was so overwhelming for me that I was like, this can't be happening. And I talked to a friend. They're like, yeah, maybe I don't think he's the one. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to err on the side of caution. And maybe I was just going crazy and I'm just going to stop talking to him and I'm just going to give it a rest. But then fast forward to September, October, God told me again that he really was my husband during the dream. Because I was like, God, why am I still single? Like, I just feel like I know it's time for me to get married, even though I'm enjoying my singleness. But I knew it was time for me to get married. And he was like, he showed me a vision of me being with my ex and with Jared. And with my ex, I was miserable. And with Jared, it was just a life of peace and just happiness. And he just confirmed it again. And then I talked to Jared and he was like, yeah, I still feel the same way. And then 3 weeks later, we were engaged. 3 weeks later, we got married.
Hold up a second here. Now, hold on. Now, I actually like their story.
I do. It gives me hope. It gives me hope.
I like their story because when I hear your guys' story, it sounds like God actually led you guys to each other instead of you guys forcing something to happen. You guys actually listened to God's speaking voice, which is, it's not unique. I think God speaks to almost everybody, but some people are very distracted and they can't listen and they can't hear his voice. That's why you always need to find a place of quietness and solitude to really hear him talking to you. So the fact
but wait, hold on. So when you were in church, was it like quiet?
No, church ain't quiet.
That's what I'm saying. You just said
church ain't quiet. People are praising God, and
I'm just saying. I'm asking Jared here. So Jared, when you were, was it quiet at church, or when you had that epiphany, that moment where he spoke to you, or was it?
No, actually, it was in the middle of service. Pastor was up preaching, and people were talking around. Like, you know how pastor would be talking, but people in the background like, hey, can you pass me a tissue? Oh, what's that? What was that last scripture? Like, there was hustle and bustle going on, church style.
But the voice was just but the voice just was loud. Okay, because I had a similar, not about a love thing, but like a job in my life thing. But God spoke to me one day, but I was sitting there quiet and it just happened. So I was just curious.
Oh yeah. It wasn't like loud from the standpoint of like I expected it to be something that everybody heard, but I knew for sure that I heard it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the voice is very distinct when you hear it too.
Oh, I know.
It's the same voice you get when you get called to go into the ministry.
Oh, Lord.
Right.
Similar voice. I can say that because I got called also. So, but I didn't get called to get married to you though.
that's why you always like, why did I get married?
Oh man,
why did I get married?
Oh, it's a struggle.
I like that. Hey, we both be wondering the same thing, so it's okay. I wonder the same thing too.
The book will change everything.
So what was your inspiration for writing the 101? I can never say the thing. I don't know what's wrong with me today.
Just look at the cover, man.
Date night guide. Yes. Gosh, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what it is.
Just read it the whole time.
Date night ideas.
Date night ideas. Sorry, because I don't know why that. It's just like my brain. I don't know what it is with that, but it's a normal.
Yeah. What was your inspiration for? Was it how you guys got together, or the time you spent with each other? I mean, what inspired you? Yeah, Natalie's right to write this book. It's a pretty good book.
Thanks. Well, our pastor played a big role in just really advocating for young marriages. He just basically told us it's possible. So we had a lot of young marriages in our church. So being in that environment was really cool, but it set the tone for our marriage. So when we got married, we were like, okay, it's essential for us to go on a date night at least every week. And that was important for us, especially because we pretty much married each other as almost strangers, even though we heard like God told us. But at the end of the day, we didn't fully know each other fully. So date night was just so important to us. But we realized that at the same time, as marriage goes on, date night can dissipate or diminish or disappear altogether. So it was just important to always keep it in our marriage. And so we decided to write a book about it.
Yeah. And then in addition to that, like the model that we came under with our pastors, they mentioned that they didn't date often when they were newly married. And it was like 7 or 8 years before they had their first vacation after they were married. So I was like, I definitely don't want none of that. So what I want to do is the exact thing that they're teaching us and not what they experience. And a lot of times I think we experience what our parents, our environments, or the society around us influence us toward. And I didn't want to be stuck in a spot where I knew the result because I saw it around me. I wanted to be the opposite of what I saw in most cases, which means I would have to do what we did, which is date more often. And it sounds easy. It's like, okay, just go on a date. All right, yeah, we went to the movies, but you don't talk at the movies. Or we went to the mall. Well, you're not really talking as much at the mall, so you got to be intentional. And there's a lot of things that we do during date nights that make a special difference.
So what are a couple of those things that you guys do that make it the difference with your date nights?
I would say first, one of the biggest things, of course, the book is the date night ideas. So that gives you the ideas on what to do. But when it comes to actually having a date night, however often you decide to have them, you have your date, you have some fun, you sit down, let's say, for an example, we're going to dinner. So we're having dinner, everything is going great. In the middle of that dinner time, you're in public. So in public, you know how you're not just going to, well, hopefully you're not just going to trip out on somebody in public. You keep yourself, calm, cool, and collected. So you put yourself in an environment where you're being policed. And that's probably not the best term to use these days. But it is what it is. So you put yourself in an environment where you're censored yourself. Let me just put it that way. And in this environment, what we do is we have heart-to-hearts. So heart-to-hearts are an opportunity for Kiara to have 20 minutes of the issues that she's had with me for the week or the time since our last date night. And I can't say anything. I can't do any silly faces, no nothing. And then on the flip side of that, I get my 20 things. And 20 then minutes, 20 minutes, my apologies, 20 minutes. And then at the end of that, the last 20 minutes is basically a list of solutions. Now, we can't just spit fire and just go at each other during this time period. We actually have to write it down, whether it's on paper or digitally, and send it over to each other. And then I send her my list. She sends me hers. I read everything she has. And then as she's going through her list, if she mentions anything that's not on the list, I can stop her and say, hey, that's not on here. We can only talk about what you said was important and what you wrote down. So it's a critical moment where you can literally take off the gloves and throw bows. And it's expected versus blowing up every 5 minutes or every 5 days during the week. And it's like, well, I hate being here because you're always arguing. But when you have that, you set that aside, and that's the special piece.
Oh, that's kind of deep. Because I'm like, I'm here listening to you, and I'm like, man, for like a young couple, they're well seasoned. Like,
you sound like a 65-year-old couple.
Like, that's been through life. Because your experiences, right? Yeah.
Because what happens is that same experience you talk about usually is in older couples that have been married like 40, 50, 60 years. Some. Yeah. But you guys are kind of figuring it out very early. It's very
maybe it's because they got that blessing, man. They got that touch. Their marriage got that touch.
Just follow the pattern.
I'm very amazed at this because this is an anomaly for me because
I know that's true.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I think it's the best thing ever, but you don't usually hear couples communicating
especially
like
young couples who know how to, because we've been married for 17 next month will be 17 years.
Yeah.
And
Congratulations.
Thank you. And it took us well over 13 to learn to communicate.
Yeah, it was my fault.
It took a major impasse. I mean, we almost split up for us to learn how to communicate. It was like and to hear you guys as young as you are, to be able to express that and to live that type of communication lifestyle in your marriage, is an amazing thing because you don't hear that at all.
No.
I mean, I don't know anyone that young who has really good communication in their marriage.
Not like that.
I mean, not the mature communication.
Yeah, you guys are really on to something. I mean, I really have never interviewed anybody or talked to anybody like this before. I almost don't know what to say because usually everybody we talk to, young or old, there's some type of issue going on. But, a lot of times we hear it's usually communication is really the number one issue that goes on in.
Now, we definitely have issues.
Everybody got issues, right? But we mean
how we go about those issues is the difference.
Yeah.
Right. And that does make the difference with how couples relate to each other and get along. And the happiness factor is how you communicate when you do have issues. So that's wow. I mean, to have Ian sitting here have nothing to say or not sure what to say.
Well, I mean, I have a lot to say, but I'm listening to them talking. I'm like, well, they pretty much answered all my questions that I had about. But I highlighted one quote in here, and I think I would like you guys to elaborate on this a little bit. But I thought this was really important when I was going through the book, and it said, think about what relationships are made of. The key components of any healthy relationship are communication, trust, respect, love, and shared experiences. Could you speak some more on that? Because I highlighted it because I agree with it, and that really caught my eye when I was going through the book. Can you guys speak some more about that?
Yeah. So, I mean, not many people really dissect relationships in that manner, but honestly, when you think about your family or friendships, you have these friendships because you spent time with them and you shared experiences with them, and you have this, these stories and jokes and these just experiences that you have, and you never realize that, wow, this is what made up our relationship. The fact that we spent this time together and we have this memory, X, Y, and Z. And so for us, we realized that a lot of couples don't always prioritize date nights because they don't realize that those shared experiences make the relationship more enriched, and that the more experiences you have, it just makes your relationship deeper. And so we just wanted to encourage people to, hey, share more experiences. This is what relationship and life is about.
Now, one thing I'll add on top of that is, yes, it's very important to have the shared experiences, but I think the first part of that quote was the communication and trust element. You don't want to share experiences with people you can't communicate with and people you don't trust, which is why you don't go to the movies with your neighbor that you compete with if they're cutting their grass and you're trying to cut your grass, and it's like, you don't invite that guy, because you don't communicate with them. You're competing. And a lot of times we find ourselves in relationships competing with our spouse. Like, I cook better than you do. I clean up better than you do. I do this better than you do. And you're not communicating. You're not showing trust. You're showing competition. So when you have a sport, like I played sports growing up, the opposite team is on the court with you, but they're playing against you. So you're not really talking to them to encourage them to score. You want them to lose. So when you do that same dynamic in marriage and in relationships, you're intentionally making the other person lose or making them uncomfortable and less capable to fulfill their abilities, which makes them want to leave. But when you turn that around and you say, hey, you know what, we're communicating and we want to trust each other. I actually said this to Kiara earlier today. We were working on some projects. And I was like, hey, you know what? I am not going to chase you down for your goal. When you make your goal, you're helping me win. When I make my goal, I'm helping you win. We're doing this together. And so we have daily conversations about, right. We have different things where we literally work side by side, and that takes communication, that takes trust. And at the end of the day, that's what makes you want to have shared experiences, is when you can talk and when you can trust that they're going to listen, which is the most important part, which goes back to date nights. And that special time where you have the heart to heart, because you get a chance to communicate and you get a chance to trust that person. And then right after the date night, you're sharing experiences. Like, you literally have that tough heart to heart conversation. And then you go on a date night, you go to the movies, you go out for ice cream, or you go get donuts, whatever the case may be. And now that fight is blocked with a nice shared experience. So you get all three in one night.
Very good. So how often do you guys, I know you have younger kids now, but how often, before you had kids, how often did you have your date night? And now that you have younger children, you have children and they're young, how often do you guys go on your date night now?
Before the kids, it was every week. We started with like $5 to $10 budget and it grew from there. After the kids, it's kind of weird this year because with the Corona situation, it's like I don't really want to go as many places, but we still
Well,
do it.
yeah, we still do. I think we give ourselves, after we have a baby, we typically give ourselves like 4 to 6 months to really stay home and to adjust the, bringing on a new baby. But we make sure that we have time where we're communicating and enjoying one another. So whether there's sleep or during nap time,
Yes.
we take out time within our day, even if it's at home, to say, hey, babe, let's spend some time together. Let's do something fun. Let's paint together. Let's do a project together. Let's talk. And we prioritize that. So now that we have kids, it's not as often. It's probably every other week or every month. But that's just because the baby is small. He just turned 6 months, so life is gonna look
6
different.
months. Wow.
6 months is the timer, and it's also nice because we have actually our nanny just had a baby, so
Right.
congratulations to her. But with the nanny, it's really great because we can do date nights or date days pretty much any day.
Yeah.
So we both work from home. It's like, hey, you want to do a date day? And the nanny's already here, so we just leave, and we go on our date during the day, and it's a lot of fun.
My gosh, I'm just amazed. But I'm telling you, I'm thoroughly impressed. I am. I'm really impressed by you two because I've met so many couples over the years, friends of ours, and I think you're the first ones that have kind of. You may not have 100% figured out, but you have a large majority of the relationship factor figured out.
I know, man.
I mean, I'm listening to you guys talking. I'm like,
13 years we suffered, man. They got it figured out already.
yeah, we
Dang.
suffered like hell our first 13 years. It was hell, man. I mean, it wasn't until the last couple of years we kind of started figuring out, especially me, what we had to do to kind of make this relationship work. But you guys have a really good head on your shoulders, it sounds like, as far as longevity. And I think as long as you guys keep the trust in it and communication, I think that's the most important. I think Natalie says that all the time in our podcast, is that communication is so important as you get older and older, because as you get older, the people you are now are not going to be the same people you are when you're going to be 43.
True.
Right.
So you're in your, how old are you guys, by the way? Are they, please don't
We'll
tell me.
be 30 in a couple
Oh my
months.
God.
They chilled, man.
Oh, man.
They churn.
So
Compared to us, we're in our 40s.
yeah,
so.
we're how old am I?
43, damn, dude.
I thought I was 42.
Nah, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Plus
So,
one, plus one.
that's what's amazing about getting older is we're not the same people we were when we were in our 30s or 20s.
Right.
We're totally different. So if you guys can kind of continue this trend going into your late 30s and 40s, I think you guys are in it for the long haul. I really do. I mean, because things will happen in your life along the way. Things will come in your life. But it sounds like as long as you guys really stick with each other and have each other's back, I think you guys will be fine.
Yeah,
I really
I'm
do.
I'm looking for like your marriage retreat weekend, that you guys are going to form. Because I mean,
yeah.
you have a lot that you can share and help others with. So,
Oh, yes.
I mean, I'm just speaking that. I don't know what your plans are, but I'm just saying.
Oh, that's
I
that's
could,
in the works.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
I can see that, and I can see it being very successful based on
yes.
your marriage. So, but what
Yeah,
is
that's definitely in the pipeline.
Thank you.
I have this idea. It's like either go the long haul or no haul. It's like, look, all or none.
That's
And
right.
We have this thing, we say it all the time. It's 200 or too small.
That's right.
So
All
that
right.
means I bring my 100%, you bring your 100%. If it's not 200, it's too small.
I like it. Man, we could have done something like that. What?
no, we can't. We suck. We ain't got these kind of skills like they got. Oh no, bro.
We're like
We still work-
caveman and cavewoman over
We
here.
still working on it. But so what has been your favorite? I know your book, you gave 101 date night ideas, but what is your favorite date night? What has been something that you guys had that was your favorite date night of all time, or each of your favorite date nights?
Favorite one. I mean, that's so hard to choose. We have this thing for Asian food. And so we basically try to find every Asian restaurant in Central Florida.
Oh wait, hold on. Have y'all gone to Sticky Rice?
Sticky Rice? No. Where's that?
You got to go to Sticky Rice.
Oh, we can go.
Yes.
Let's make it a date.
Yes,
yeah.
Sticky Rice on
Yes.
Colonial Drive.
Yes, you have to go to Sticky
It's
Rice.
Lao Street Asian food, like Lao Asian
Okay.
food. Yeah,
Oh, yes.
street food. It's excellent.
Is it East
I'm
Colonial or West
I'm not,
Colonial?
and also I'm giving like the family plug because they kind of related to my nephew's girlfriend. But
Whatever.
the food is really
Plug
good.
'em.
If you
Plug 'em all day.
if you go look online, like they get like 4.9 or whatever
Yeah, they're
stars.
really-
The food's really good, and Naruto noodles, the Naruto place, the
That's
noodles.
near UCL.
Yeah, that's good too. But yeah, so anyway, sorry, you said Asian foods. Those are
Have you guys been to Hawkers?
Oh, that's my favorite restaurant.
Listen, don't talk about Hawkers.
That is my favorite. That is my favorite restaurant. I love to go to Hawkers. I drag Ian all the time.
Always drags me there. Where do we order the one thing that we order
I
all
don't
the time?
even know.
Oh,
I get them
gosh.
wings. I get them wings with the 5-spice wings.
And the roti is so good.
See, we haven't had that.
They have
yet.
roti there?
Yeah, we haven't had that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay,
That
sorry.
means you've never been.
Oh, we got to go back now. and
I'm
get
sorry
that.
I digress. I'm
No, you
sorry.
didn't. No, you didn't. That's a good digression.
I'm sorry, Kiara. But yeah, so go ahead. You said you're Asian. You guys like Asian food, and
Oh yeah. So I think so Hawkers is actually the first date we went on after we got married.
Oh, wow.
So I think that was fun. And after that I was like, oh my gosh, I think this might be one of my favorite restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I feel like that's so boring because yeah, we go get food. I think one time we went to Egypt and we did most people ride camels across the desert, but I rode a horse and the horse threw me off. And that was fun.
Wait. Is it like on America's Funny some videos where it bucks back and you fall off? Is that what happened to you?
Yeah, exactly.
oh my
like that.
gosh, Ian, you're so mean. How you gonna laugh at that?
I'm trying not to laugh, but she wasn't hurt, obviously. That's why she's laughing about it. So
She's not hurt anymore.
My feelings were hurt.
She was flying backwards.
Oh my gosh,
I landed on my feet. Though,
that is
you know?
scary.
you landed on your feet.
I did.
Oh, well, that's
I
good.
don't know how.
That's
That was
good.
bad.
See, hey, y'all are some blessed people right there. See,
that was the
fact
Lord.
that
That was
that's
the
what I'm
Lord right
saying.
there.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
If I ever, when I meet y'all in person, I'm gonna have to touch both of y'all for real. I need some of that because I'm like, wow. So yes, I'm glad that you're safe.
We'll bring some oil.
Oh yes,
Thank
please.
and I'm definitely glad you landed on your feet. So Jared, have you had a favorite date night that you guys had together?
She stole mine.
No, but that's good. That's
You just can't think of it right now.
So I was definitely going to say that that trip because it was a cool opportunity. We did like a hop situation where, as she mentioned, we went from Florida to Egypt. So on that, we actually were just planning to go to Egypt. That was like the main thing. But I was like, hey, if we're going to go that far, why not pick long stops? So instead of just doing like a straight trip there, we actually stopped in Canada and stayed in Toronto for like 8 or 10 hours. And then from there, we stopped in London and stayed like 12 hours. And then Egypt for like 5 days and then came back and stopped in Germany nonetheless. So just spacing that out. So I thought that was pretty cool. But seeing that she mentioned that, I'll go to something else. Our other fun date, which we have a lot of them, but I will say the top one was when we went to Tampa. We did like a $50 budget, maybe like $75 or something.
I think
like that.
it was 50. It was 50. Yeah.
For like 50.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like $57 or something. It's either 57 or 75, something like that. It was less than $100. So nonetheless, we went to Tampa and we did a lot of Groupon. So this whole date, let's say the $50, because she's really good with numbers, includes gas, the food, everything. So we went from here in Central Florida to Tampa, and as we got out there, we actually went putt golfing. We did
on the dark
laser tag. We did some like Taco Tuesday place and ice cream.
Yeah.
All for like $57.
That's pretty good. It's a budget. You
Okay,
see,
hey, that was awesome.
that's your next thing. Budgeting. What is it? Dates on a budget, something like that. You know,
Yes.
your, your next book. But so as I read through your the book, well, now that we're kind of in different times, and a lot of the ideas were really good, whether they're indoors or things you could do outdoors. Are there any things that you guys would that would be come to mind now with the COVID that people can do for a date night?
Actually, all of them are still active. There's not one thing on the list that can't be done.
That's right.
What do you mean?
Well, for people who are social
like
distancing and don't want to leave their house, or
Yeah, some people don't want to leave.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just saying if they don't want to leave, that's obviously going to not let them do some of this stuff.
right.
But as far as the things that are in the house, are you asking that?
Yes.
Just anything just something now I'm a little bit out of the, because I want people to check out the book, check out the 101 date night ideas. And so I don't want to give away all your ideas, but something that may be a little bit out of what's in there. I'm going to ask you about your top 5 out of your book or whatever that you think are great ideas. But just because of where we are now with the COVID and all that stuff, if you had a couple other ideas that may not have made it into the book, that you might, want to share.
Yeah. So if people just wanted to do like camping outside with their spouse or just literally have a dinner outside, they can do that. We have one where it's called like a book club date. So you can listen to an audio book together, a chapter, and then discuss what you loved about it. So say you just pick a book that's on the area of your marriage that you probably could improve in, and listen to a book in that area, and then you guys can discuss that and have fun and have dinner and dessert around that time. Or you can actually have a vision board night, so you can get some pictures together of what what you aspire to have in your marriage or in your life or your dream home, or maybe you want more children or whatever, and get some pictures. You guys can do that together on your phone or on a computer, print them out, and make a vision board. So it's a couple of things, actually probably like over 20 or something things that you can do at home.
Now, the vision board thing that she just mentioned is really fun, but the best part about it is how effective it is. Like, it is legit. We literally have been putting pictures and magazine clippings and stuff like that on the wall for years. And funny enough, we actually did a magazine clipping when we were living in an apartment years ago. And we put a house up, and then we found one little sign that said for sale, then found a little sign that says sold, and put them all together. And we literally live in the house that we put on our wall.
Oh, wow.
I agree with you guys 100% on that stuff. And I've been trying to tell Nelly for years. What?
I got vision boards.
No. Not that, but to visualize you in some place and doing things. Remember, we talk about that all the time. Visualize yourself.
Yes, I'm visualizing.
You see, she's mocking me right now. I'm trying to be sound smart or something, but visualize yourself being successful. That board, maybe I should start doing a board or something like that.
I've invited you to do boards with me and my friend, and you didn't want to.
Since when? When did you invite me to do a board?
Me and Tanya done several different.
You didn't invite me to do a board.
I've talked to you about it, but you're too cool for that stuff. So now because you hear Jared talking about it and he did it, now you're like,
I like you, Jared.
Another guy did it.
I like you, Jared. Don't listen to my wife, what she's talking about right now. Don't listen to anything she's saying.
That's all right, Ian. That's all right. But yeah, so those are some great ideas, and I mean, a lot of them ideas in the book were very good. And do you guys have like a top 5 of like the ones that you, out of the 101, maybe a couple or 5 that you think, the ones that you like your top 5 favorite date nights from the out of the 101?
From the book. I would say one for me is making a piece of art for your home.
Yes.
And I just think it's just something to say when you see something on your wall that you really love. It matches your decor, not some random thing that you made at like a paint and drink place, but a thing that you got the paint and you made it at home with one another and you place it up, and it's just something to be proud of. That's something that we've been doing lately, and we really love it.
That's number 5.
But wait, hold on. You guys have some artistic abilities, I take it?
Oh,
yes, because she said that, and I'm thinking Ian and I would make a hot mess painting to hang up, and I'd be like, look at this ugly painting.
I think I'm not sure if it's more so artistic or organizational skills. we have an eye for stuff. She's really crafty, like really, really crafty, and she likes to have fun with paint. And sometimes it's a little too much fun.
Yeah, one of them did make it.
Yeah. So this is the time where we switch roles. Normally I'm the one that's a little outlandish, and then she reels me back in. But when it comes to the art, I'm like, all right, babe, that's a little too much paint. That's a little too much. So,
but it's still fun.
Yeah, fun.
All right, so after
leave it in the garage.
So after you, so painting is one, and another.
Okay, what's another one for you, babe?
I would say one that I like. Let's see here.
Oh, the scavenger hunt one.
Yeah,
that's fun.
The scavenger hunt is fun, but I'm trying to think of top 5. If I say a top 5, it's almost similar. it's like the DIY project. What was that? Like number 53?
Yeah.
53, yeah. So
Yep.
the DIY project is a little bit different than just doing like an art piece. It's just coming together two brains in one thing. So for me, it's like I have this thing where I'm like, hey, if you have something to say, tell me, and I don't want to have to guess, because a lot of times, you know how people say, if you don't know me by now, you'll never know me. I'm like, well, if you got something that I don't know, why don't you tell me? Just tell me, and I don't have to guess. So when we come together for the DIY projects, I have this whole mindset of what I want to accomplish and what I want to do, and I'm going after it. And then when I say, hey, Kiara, do you want to join in? She does, and we work on it together. But how she sees the solution is different. And the reason why I like the DIY project is because that also translates to how we do business together. Because I have a vision for what I want to do. And she's like, well, I have the same idea or I have something different. And when we merge those two, it turns into products, and it turns into books, and it turns into courses. So playing around with the DIY project is also another way that we creatively make money. So I'm like, hey, what else do you want to build? And then that turns into an actual product. So I love it because it's fun and it's money.
Hey, sounds good to me. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah.
I would say another one we like are always double dates. We love couple date nights. It's so fun because you just really get to see inside, what's happening in other people's marriages, and you always leave encouraged in some kind of capacity, even if that's not what you set out to do. But I always love double dates. We don't do it a lot. But
Please invite us. Please invite us when this COVID thing goes away a little bit. Go ahead and invite us.
6 feet apart.
Yeah, we're going to Sticky Rice. That's what
They got benches in there, so you could be 6 feet.
Oh, I forgot about that. I'm down for it.
They got like long benches at the Sticky Rice place.
I forgot about that. Oh gosh, is there any more on this list?
Oh, no, they got lots of stuff on the list. I mean, it was a very, very good book, very insightful. So there's one thing that I did read, and I don't want you to elaborate on it, but I just want you to talk about it. So there was a game called the Dice Game, right? You don't have to talk about it. I want people to get the book. Y'all got to get the book to find out about this Dice Game, right?
That was my next one.
Oh, yeah, because you guys didn't do all 5. How many did you give me? I guess you did 3 or 4.
I stopped counting. I just want to answer.
But with this Dice Game, so there's a game in the book called the Dice Game, and they use dice to figure out where to go. So I want to know, where did you guys end up on the first time you did the Dice Game? Where did you end up?
Woo.
Yes, the very first time you rolled those dice and y'all came up with this and you're doing it. Where did you end up?
So funny enough, we're YouTubers, so we did a vlog on it. We have a video doing this actual date. And we just wanted to go shopping. And it ended up where we live in Central Florida. You can either stay like near the city, or you can be literally out in another city, like, Mount Dora, like in the boondocks. And so we were headed to the boondocks, and I got scared. And I'm like, please let the dice roll.
I got sounds like you, Natalie.
It ended up taking us back into the city, into Hobby Lobby, which is so funny, which is where we wanted to go. I think it's hilarious.
And this was what was
funny
about
it. So hold on, stop. Wait, hold on 1 second. So you wanted to get to Hobby Lobby, and you randomly, with the dice, ended up at Hobby Lobby.
I kid you not.
Is this some type of joke? What the hell?
Now, this is what's crazy. It's like, so that was the next thing I was going to mention is Dice Drive and Date. So that was cool. But in that same plaza is Hobby Lobby, and it's a whole list of restaurants. So we went to a new restaurant and Hobby Lobby on that date. The cool thing about Hobby Lobby is that allowed us to do another DIY project because we went there and bought supplies. So it was like 2 dates in one.
Oh my God!
Isn't that crazy?
This is amazing.
That is.
Oh my God!
Yes, y'all are definitely some blessed people, boy. I tell you, hey, that's a good thing. That is a good thing. That's a blessing to be blessed. It really is.
And we're blessed to be a blessing.
Oh man! So we just want to thank you guys for coming on our podcast. We have Jared and Kiara from the 101 Date Night Ideas and why you should keep dating your spouse. It's very important to date your spouse. You guys have any final words for the listeners? I
would just say, encourage you guys to just have fun. Honestly, get the book and just prioritize it. Put it in your calendars. You don't have to go every single week. You don't want to burn yourself out, but at least every other week, make it a priority. Say like, hey, this is going to happen. I don't care what comes up. I'm going to prioritize you because I love you and I'm thankful for our marriage. And just pick one of them and just have fun. And you'll be surprised at, how many laughs that you have and jokes that you share. And it'll just be fun. It'll just create just a new dynamic to your marriage. So that's what I would say. What about you, Jared?
I would definitely leave on the record that marriage is the top investment for anybody that's married, of course, like your marriage itself. Other than the relationship with God, the next most important thing is taking care of yourself and taking care of your marriage. And why I say yourself is because the two become one. So you are taking care of yourself. But in that, just for a thought, I like to think. And one of the things that I think of is if I don't take care of my spouse, what does that say about how I want it to be treated? So when we go so many places and we do so many different things, you want people to show you respect. You want people to care for you and be nice when you go to Sticky Rice or wherever the case may be. And if somebody is rude to your spouse, you're not going to keep going back there. If they mistreat your spouse, you're not going to keep putting money into that. You're going to stop those things and you're going to guard them and protect them, hopefully. So the same situation is if you won't let the public do that, don't do it in private. And that's one thing I'm really big on. Like I'm a really fun, loving guy, but some stuff really, really, really ticks me off, which is disrespect to my wife. And I take it so seriously to the point where I don't even allow her to talk bad about herself to me. Because I take it as if she's disrespecting my wife and it's not her doing it. Like if the neighbor came over and said, oh, man, your wife is this, this, and that. Hey, man, you ain't going to be here for long. You're out. We don't do that. So you can't talk bad about yourself, and I'm not going to let anybody else do it either. So I take that very seriously because everything is seed and everything is intimacy and in our house. So when you take your spouse on a date and you invest that time, it grows and it blossoms, and it's so many rewards. So that's my biggest thing is so many rewards. Take the investment and make it blossom.
Wow. It sounds like I just listened to a sermon.
Amen. Amen. That was good. Great. No, that was great words.
Yeah,
that
was really good. That was awesome. I don't know what to say anymore. I'm touched. I'm touched by all this. But yeah, you guys can go ahead and give the audience all your social media feeds so that everybody knows where to follow you guys, YouTube and everything.
Oh, yeah. So on YouTube, you can follow us at Meet the Masons. That is our family channel. We're also Meet the Masons on Facebook. And on Instagram, you can find us at Meet the Masons Today. And if you want to follow me personally, my name is Kiara J. Mason, Kiara J. Mason. And Jared is Meet Mr. Mason.
And that's MEET.
Yeah.
MRMASON.
Wow, we'll make sure to put that up on our podcast so everybody can see that also. But man, this has been God, I feel like I've learned something new.
Hey, you got like 13 years on him plus, but I think you can really learn a few things.
I know I can. I admit it. I listen to you. I'm like, man, I got some work to do. I need to get some work here.
Hey, Jared, he needs some new friends. So if you got any room in your friend list,
I would say she's lying, but she's not.
No, we're open.
You got my number.
I think I'm going to have to take you up on that. It's getting kind of rough over here.
Hey, let's go to Sticky Rice and start it off.
Yeah, we're really serious about it.
So Sticky Rice or Naruto. That's the other place, Naruto.
Yeah, let's make it happen. I'm down with that because, man, get me out of this house.
We thank you guys so much for coming on. And Kiara, I am so sorry I got your name wrong. I apologize. I'm not good with names and stuff. But
no, it's fine. But I don't think I say my name a lot, so you wouldn't know.
Yeah, and I'm like, wait, she never told her. She had corrected me. I'm like,
I'm glad you didn't.
I'm so
make
sorry.
her say it wrong the whole time.
Oh, sorry. What'd you say?
half of her family and half of my family call her Kiera.
So you're good.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yes.
thank you guys for coming on. So definitely, guys, listeners, please check out the 101 Date Night Ideas and Why You Should Keep Dating Your Spouse. It's a great book. It was a pretty quick read, and it's easily something you can reference every time you plan on having a date night that you can figure out, what you want to do. So thanks for tuning in.
Yes, and please follow us on Instagram, The Family Mess. And what's the Family Mess Facebook page?
The Family Mess Podcast.
The Family Mess Podcast.
See, now it's you. See, now it's you. It was me before. Now it's you.
You can check out our podcast on Comcast, Castbox, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast, and all the streaming media are out there. So please check out The Family Mess. And thank you guys so much. And we can't wait to meet you guys for dinner at Naruto?
Naruto or Sticky Rice.
Whatever it is. But we're going to see you guys soon. I can't wait to see you guys. I'm looking forward to it. I'm very excited about this.
Yes, it's going to be a lot of fun.
And thank you guys for having us. We really do appreciate it.
So you guys take care, and we'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right. Great night.
Bless you. Take care. Bye. Come on, man. You can't. All right, man. Did you hear that? That was nasty.